You go to the NBA, G League.
Yeah.
What was the D League then?
Yeah.
Okay, and you end up playing for the Oklahoma City team.
Yeah, but I played for the Red Sharks first.
See, I didn't know that.
Because remember I told you I tore my knee. So my mentor Larry Marshall, I call him the Wizard, right? So he's good at like, you might not play in college or nothing. He'll show you everything. Like he had Kobe, he had everybody. Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum. Like, so he's like, listen, you tore your knee. You ain't going to no workouts. You gonna stay in Jersey. I had to get PRP shots. No one noticed. I almost went to a coma for one of my shots.
Dang.
So when I recovered, I couldn't jump. I couldn't run, nothing. Molly, I'm doing all this. I had no money. I'm never gonna ask my mom for money. And I talk about the friend stuff. I didn't feel comfortable asking any one of my friends for money. One, you have your own life.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my friends at the time have kids. Not asking for no money. And I don't even feel comfortable because I feel like you're not gonna give it to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's like, I came up here watching my best friend try out for them, the Red Sharks. I'm in the gym. The head coach is like, yo, you Dane? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm supposed to go to Germany. So I was about to sign to go to Germany. I wasn't ready to go to Germany. So he's like, man, what they offer you? So I made up a number. We could give you that. I said, and stay home? I said, what's up? I said, where I sign up? The contract right there. I said, all right, bet. They said, and you want to, I said, man, my mom, apartment, you want to live downtown? I said, I get a crib too? They said, yeah. I said, all right, cool. Right? So I played for them.
Is that when that doctor still owned it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue Cross and everything. Because think about it. So I just played in the Blue Cross a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You feel me? So everybody's at the game or whatever. They treated me like a superstar for real. But it hindered me because we have lifting sessions. I wasn't going. It was practice. I was only going to practice in games. Anything extra, not going. Y'all tripping. I'm at the crib. Y'all pay me. I ain't going to lift no weights. You feel me? So when after that, I was back at ground zero. No money again. I was basically gave my money away. Right? Which I was okay with, whatever. But I ended up working out for some teams. OKC drafted me out the blue. I don't know how they drafted me. They drafted like 12 players. And they drafted me. I got there. I wasn't on the active roster. I got hurt during training camp. They wasn't paying me. I was just living in a nice house in Oklahoma, trying to figure it out. Called Eric, complained all the time, like, bro, I'm not on active roster. I'm watching dudes get active roster. They ain't better than me. Can't go left, can't go right, can't breathe, skip, jump at the same. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there like, man, this is annoying me. I got my chance. A couple guys got hurt. I worked out. I made myself a promise. I'm gonna work out every day. And then next thing you know, I was on the roster. Had a pretty good year. Finally, the next season, I was like top 30 D-League players, and I barely played the first year. And then I played another year, which is okay. But that's when the politics come in and agents and guys playing over you because stuff like that. So it was an experience that made me a better pro and a better man. Like, they have the best franchise in the NBA is OKC. How they make you, they teach you how to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was, like I said, Red Sharks, I just went back to high school Dane, playing for the Red Sharks. That's all. I'm at home. I'm not going to lift weights.
And
you have to as a pro.
Yeah. Which you was tripping.
Yeah, rebuttals. Like, somebody say something, I ain't going to no meet. What? We doing what? We going to where to talk to who? I ain't going.
Like, not realizing this is me building my resume for where I'm, and being prepared for where I'm getting ready to go.
So when I finally got to OKC, I struggled. Because now you're telling me, yo, you got to lift at this time or this time. All right. And that rush, if the bus leave at 6:30, 5:30, I'm going to get a haircut. The bus not moving until I get off of Thurston. But no one was telling me, yo, bro, you can't do that. So I got the OKC.
Go to kingdomandwill.com. It's the ultimate destination for casual and stylish clothing that represents your love for the kingdom. I personally vouch for the exceptional quality and comfort of their apparel. That's why you'll see me wearing their shirts during my podcast episodes. So whether you're looking for everyday wear or want to make a statement, Kingdom and Will has got you covered. Don't forget to use the discount code The Truth for a fantastic 15% off your purchases. Join the kingdom today and embrace your style while representing the kingdom. That's kingdomandwill.com. So it's crazy because if you was there when Everling was there, even though he was a football coach, he's one of the persons that I know would have been telling you, you need to come to the morning lift in the morning.
Ain't not one person at that school
told you.
Told me none. We go to weight room. We're sitting on the bench. What time practice start? 6. All right, bro.
So you wasn't part of they wasn't, because I was gone. So they wasn't doing that in the morning? They would have the weightlifting in the morning? You get on an early bus?
Oh, I just told you. I went to college at 197. Soaking wet. Jersey big as hell.
I'm just... so I
came back. The summer going to my freshman year, I came back to Rochester. I was 215. People thought I was LeBron. Rollick. My mom was like, what you been doing? Yeah, I've been in the weight room. Because this is how life works. After I did that, I was home for 2-3 weeks. I didn't lift one weight. I went back to Rutgers skinny. And then I had to start it up from the program where we left. So they like, oh, put 230 on the bench. 230 on the bench.
People don't know you can get out of shape in a week.
Yeah, in a week. You know what I mean? So they was like, oh, you ain't lift a weight. And I struggled. In the first couple of games of college, I struggled. The speed, the physical stuff, the mental stuff, I struggled. Until I had to come back and go on a Dewey and play basketball. Cook and Spank, I love them to death. Like, yo, bro, what you doing?
That is crazy. I didn't know you know Cook and Spank.
Yeah, they used to lock us in the gym on Pierpont. Everybody. John Ivies, they were younger. Torrance Dyke, they were younger, so they had to sit there and watch. Me.
I went to high school with Spank.
Okay.
I went to Boys and Girls Club. Mm-hmm. I was working up there when Cook was there.
Right.
Me and Carrie, which is their brother that passed away, we was in the same grade all through high school and middle school. So it's crazy how people know each other.
They don't get enough credit, man.
Spank was a tough point guard too, man.
Yeah, that's what they said too. Cook too. They don't got a lot of credit. Like Turbo was in there. Like Turbo was at that point in junior college, nice. Mm-hmm. Like, so it was like Ruben Balcom, Zedrick Wilson, we call him Squirt, those guys.
I know everybody you name it.
They used to lock us in the gym and we'll be in there literally fighting. Like I've seen punch each other in the face and still pick each other up and play. Then we'll go to McDonald's, have $10 a piece, get a double cheeseburger, mac sauce, cookies, chill, go to Edgerton, 2 a.m, go play. Then I'll wake up at 5:30, get ready to get in my coach's car. Like I really needed this because if I didn't have this, it would be no nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I take this. I don't mean to curse like this. I take this shit so serious. Like, and kids.
You didn't mean to cuss.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, I'm going to give it. That's why Section 5 kids, whoever it is, I don't care if you go to Clyde Savannah. If I see you working out, you can't work out with me. That's how I met Jabari. Like, you're in the Boys and Girls Club. What you doing, bro? What school you go to? I'll go here. Come work out. Come on. Because no one did it for me. And I come from an environment where I go to New York City right now. They treat me like I made it. Like I made it to the NBA. So that's how you're supposed to treat people. But that's why Section 5 and just basketball, just as our culture, basketball as people, we're behind because it's easier for me to be like, man, he ain't none. Or she cute, but she can't do this. Or he a good this, but he ain't this. Like, oh, John played in the NBA, but he ain't do none. He ain't that. It's hard to be like, yo, you did a great job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
When I'm around, call me. I got you. Kids, I never charge him. I don't charge no one to work out. Come work out with me. Because hopefully now I have my own son, I would hope somebody do that for mine.
Yeah.
They don't let him sit there like, man, I'm like, all you do is I've been to Boys and Girls Club. I love the Boys and Girls Club. Reg, I love you. I've seen kids sitting there and really want to work out and ask questions, but they're so intimidated and scared to ask because they're gonna tell them to get off the court. I don't have time. We ain't got time for that. Watch out. And I'll sit back and see that. Yeah, I'll bugging.
It's crazy though.
Come work out, bro.
There's a lot of truth to what you're saying, and it's sad, but especially if the kids some of them dudes you didn't mention names, they grew up there, and some of us helped them. So you mean to tell me you ain't even really did anything, but you acting like you did something? You can't help this kid right here.
It's our coach, and it's bigger than basketball. It's not just it's life. I think in our culture, especially for Black men, it's easy to act like everyone want to be an alpha. It's okay if you're not an alpha.
It's crazy because Kyron is over there and he's, been doing all of this to help me. But a few years ago, he had opportunity to go on the Steve Harvey show. He did go on the Steve Harvey show, but I was helping him so much. He was like, "Why are you doing this?" Because what he was really saying, I'm not even used to this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what you say? What you up to? Why you doing this? What you looking for?
It's because right, the motive. Everybody looking like, why you must want something. Like, I'm pretty sure people look at me like, bro, what? Come work out with you. Like, wait, you gonna come get me to work out? Yeah, I'm gonna come pick you up.
Be ready.
Yeah, be outside, because I will leave you. You feel me? But I'm probably gonna be late anyway, though. But still, be outside.
I told Kyron you was gonna be late today.
Yeah, I was gonna be late today for sure.
I said he told us 6:30, and he ain't gonna get here at 6:30.
But for sure. But it's just the culture. Like it's we don't know how to give a helping hand, right? It's also, and I'll go through that. Like I'm because I'm a giver, I don't know how to accept when someone gives to me. I think it's weird. I'm like, wait, what? Like for me to spend $150 on myself, I think it's the dumbest thing in the world. But if somebody that I love was like, don't even ask, just hear the conversation, I'm going to give it to you.
Say it again. You said to spend $150 on myself
or anything to me is like, what? Like $150? Like, do I really need them sneakers? I don't need them. I'll just play these.
I need them.
I got you.
No, I'm saying we got, I don't never think it's dumb to spend that money on myself.
I just never.
But
for me,
take it there. So there's tons of kids that played in school or whatever that I would go buy them sneakers, and because the only thing is I don't want them to feel how I felt when I could not get those type of things.
That's one of the things.
But I'm gonna take care of my feet too, though.
No, for sure.
So I'm just letting you know that.
No, but Eric's mom, my aunt.
Yeah.
Her favorite thing is you got to start letting people give and love you how you love people.
Yeah, because you're blocking the person's blessing. Like,
and she's like, and she'd be like, you're blocking your own because you're not accepting what people.
Exactly.
Not like now it's cool. Like I think being around Unique. Not saying because she's here, she annoys me, but she does that.
But
like,
you ain't gonna say that too many more times about it in front of me. But go ahead.
But I think.
But she is annoying. But go ahead.
I think. Like I only known her for a year, and I felt like I've known her all my life.
Well, so the weird thing is, we share cousins.
Who?
Yeah, my cousin Keith Brown is her cousin on his father's side and on my father's side.
She got a big family. I don't know a lot.
So we've all grown up like family, even though I'm not a Brown, but we all grew up like family. And so they come from a culture where they're taught to be the way you're describing her.
Yeah.
Like you basically don't fit in the family if you are just a taker.
Her mom, I love her mom.
Yeah.
Death. I just met her mom.
We're gonna resurrect her again. Don't love her to life, please.
Love her to life. My bad.
I
gotta learn that.
Yeah. Love her to life, please. Don't tell nobody you love me to death. Just say I'm gonna love this guy to life, please.
I got you.
I want to live a long time.
I'm gonna write that down.
Life and death is in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So you got to make sure your words are right, because your words have power.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. I know what that means too. But anyway, let's go. So it was a question I had to ask you, because Kyron, have you gotten your fill? Because you said you want to know about his background and stuff like that. Okay.
I mean, still more like, I know you said 45 minutes, but anything I had to do after this, bro, you good. Like, I ain't no rush. Bro.
We'll part to it.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. Yeah.
We can part to it, Kyron.
I'm comfortable now.
Because so you've had the opportunity to play across seas, right?
Yes, sir.
What are some of the most significant cultural differences you've encountered while playing basketball internationally? And how does it impact your game? If I would. So
we just talking about basketball, or we talking about in general?
In general.
So I played I was in Australia. Then COVID happened, and that ended my for the season didn't start. Australia was dope. I think different walks of life. Learning different stuff about myself with being alone. The basketball was pretty good. A lot of young kids, I was pretty good. And then I ended up not playing for 2 years and just trying to figure it out. I ended up getting my first job at a boys' home. And then I ended up falling to a situation with Africa. And then I think Africa is the thing that made me a better human. One, and that's where we belong. To be totally honest. It's our people. With less, they make more out of less. Like, so if I see a 8-year-old kid outside with his sister, she's 3 on her back, hustling to get family food or money, I can't complain about being tired. Sprinting up and down the court or Mr. Free Throw. So that made me appreciate life, maybe a better person, a better basketball player. just the way they gravitated to me, how they treated me like family. Like every day I would meet with these same 4 women. They would talk to me about life and different religions and how to carry myself, how to handle myself, how to handle adversity, women, not having money, having it, how to take, like I don't eat meat because of the reason my dad passed away, and talking to them, they was big on that. Like they would have tea for me. I'm a tea drinker. So they would have tea for me and we'll sit down and talk. You know what I mean? Same conversation. This is how you should be treated by your friends and women. This is how you should treat your mom because you never know. So that made me a better son, a better father, a better friend, brother, everything. Basketball, super physical. All the talent is in Africa. That's why you see Embiid and Victor Oladipo's and all the, like Victor that play for the Spurs. He's African. You know what I mean? So South Sudan.
Someone Victor Wembanyama.
Right, he's African.
But people think he's French. Yeah.
Like, look at Giannis and them. They're from Nigeria.
Yep.
Like it's so much talent in Africa. It's crazy. Like that's literally.
I just want you to know that I'm Nigerian.
Okay. I believe that.
From the Igbos.
All right. Talk your drum. But like how you did that too. But it's so much talent and it's crazy. Like they can have so many NBA players. And it's crazy how like when you come back here, people really don't know nothing about over there because the people like, oh man, how's Africa and such and such. I'm like, Africa's a continent.
Yeah.
Like it's bigger. Like you could fit.
It's mad countries.
You could fit like everything into Africa.
Well, you know the history behind the map and how they made the map in a way to make it look like that. But literally what you just said, that you could take the whole United States.
Fit Africa like 50 times.
Exactly. And people don't know that because they designed the map on purpose to make Africa look smaller.
But it's literally
in order to kind of continue the whole whitewashing. I did good right there.
I'm glad you did because you need them.
Yeah.
You need the sponsors.
I don't have any problem with you guys.
We love y'all.
But it is whitewashing.
Yes. No, but hey, Russ gonna look out for each other.
Yeah.
Don't
say it, Rod. Don't say it. But no, seriously. Yeah. Now notice what he said. If you look at the map based on what you've seen in your mind growing up in school, you don't see, because they got the United States and they got Europe up here and they got Africa.
Africa's super small.
He just told you the truth. You can fit the United States in
50 times.
The continent of Africa 50 times. It is the whole thing because it's a whole mental play on us as a people to continue to practice superiority or make us to believe we're inferior. But the truth of the matter is we're not.
Like Congo. Congo is I can't wait till the clips come out because people look at me, they don't know. Like I'm all right. You feel me? When it comes to stuff, like Congo's the richest place in the world because our phones, the chip is in Congo. You can't do nothing without that chip.
Yeah.
Guinea has all the metal and stuff where they make planes, stuff like that. I'm a Black history major. So going there allowed me to like learn more. Right. So like, it's like, and it's crazy because there's South Africa, there's white people in South Africa. You're still African, but it's South Africa. Apartheid literally is like Fairport and Rush. Like how our rivals is, right? Then you got North Africa, that's like Morocco.
That's a good example.
That's like Morocco, Egypt, to where I love Africa in general, right? But Morocco, Egypt, where they'll look at us and be like, oh, I've witnessed, oh yeah, he's with the Africans. You're African. Not everyone's like that, but most people like that. Then you got East Africa, that's the Rwanda, the Ethiopia, the pretty women that, stuff like that. Then you got West is the more like hoodish, like, you feel me? But being in Africa, you learn a lot about the culture, and then when you come back, you're grateful. But it's also when I come back, I feel the way because it's like we got it so easy. As much as we go through here, police, family, people going to jail, whatever the case may be, we have it easy, right? But they're so happy, they're smiling, like they're gonna do they treat you with open arms. Feel me? So I think Africa, every time I go back, I come back a better person. I always do. That's why when I'm home, I send stuff and I make sure my teammates or whoever it is, kids, like, are okay because y'all made me a better person. I couldn't be where I am without them.
We need to get together to do some things to get close together and stuff and send stuff back. So I'm 100% with that.
Like I always said, like when I got a contract where I could do it, I'm just gonna pack my friends up. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna feed people. Like even when I'm home, like when I come back, that's my thing. Like
Well,
I want to feed shelters and stuff, home kids. I want to.
but you ain't got to wait till you get no check. I'm trying to tell you what we gonna do if you just go ahead and rock with me.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing about it is, the people that go to church with me, we all about that. So, and unique mom, when we finish filling up these crates, you can be like, they said don't send no more stuff.
No, man, because I don't know if it's a video where a kid's looking to a sneaker store, right? And he's literally looking at the sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell, like he's like, and he walks away and he's super sad. Like being in Africa, I see that so much to where when I come back and I see people like, man, I'm about to get these, man, or kids like, oh, I'm not putting that on, or it's not Jordans. Well, I just seen a kid work out every day with a hole in his shoes. Now he plays at a high Division I. Like, you feel me? So like, I told my son, like, you want what? Go get 10 rebounds. Like, and he'll go do it. But it's still like, it make you appreciate life, man. And Africa really changed my life for real.
That's a blessing, seriously. And so, where just name a few places you played in Africa.
Well, it was the African League. So the NBA started the African League. So the team I played for originally is from Guinea, which is West Africa. I love my Guinea people, all the Guineans. A small country. They say it's a poor country, but it's Africa. There ain't no country in Africa poor. So sports wasn't a big thing. Basketball wasn't a big thing. So we worked, I really took that as pride and make sure to get, to get qualified. So you got to qualify. Certain things got to qualify. So we played we played in Senegal. We made the playoffs the first time. They had a professional team and it's opened up a wave of kids playing Division I basketball, going to college. And so they love me there. Then this past year I played for a team of Uganda.
How was Uganda?
I've never been to Uganda, but it's one of the best places in Africa. But we played in Egypt, so I've been to Egypt twice. Egypt is dope.
I think I saw some pictures of that because you went to the pyramids and stuff. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a history major, so going there wasn't just me sightseeing. It was me actually asking questions and knowing the history of it, of why they shot the noses off.
We know why.
Yeah, for sure. We need you. We need y'all. But yeah, I've been like the Ivory Coast. I've been to Cameroon.
Oh, you've been to the Ivory Coast?
Yeah, beautiful.
So have you gone to the point of no return? What's the name? You know, where they housed the slaves before they actually put them on the ships, and they had that, that doorway to the point of no return. Did you get a chance to see all of that?
Yeah, that's Senegal.
Senegal, okay.
Where you see the statues in the kind of like they're in the water and they have the things around their neck. Yeah, that's Senegal. I end up going because some of the stuff I can't see it. Okay. Because as much as I, love them,
I get it.
Like watching a movie and then going outside.
My wife was like that till she left here. She's like, I don't want to kill nobody. So I need to see it.
Because it makes you sit back and really not like people. And it's not their fault. It's just the culture and the history of it. But the places in Africa is beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. The food is good. The women is all right.
This is a PG show. We're going to move him along.
I said all right.
I saw your smile, though. The way you did it. The way you did it, it was almost...
Got a little sneak to me now.
It was almost rated R.
Yeah. I ain't going to get too crazy. Look at the Denzel. Look, you feel me? But no, Africa is amazing, man. And I feel like I always tell everybody, like I told them all the time, I tell everybody, like, the money you got to spend to go to Miami, California, Atlanta, vacation, you can use the same money to go to Africa, spend less money when you get there, and have experience for your life. Anybody with kids should take their kids to Africa.
I was supposed to go to Liberia.
And it's right next to Guinea.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Liberia.
You might not come back.
No, I might not go.
You might not.
Because when they told me it was a 10-hour flight to Morocco,
it ain't that.
And then I still was on another 10-hour flight. Because again, seriously, in your mind, though.
They don't go like that.
I'm just telling you what I was told.
Let me tell you. You fly to JFK.
An
hour and a half. 2-hour layover. Okay. You on the plane for 9 hours. When you get off, okay. 1 hour short. You're not, no, one flight, 9 hours.
That's what I'm talking about.
You said Morocco 10 hours and then another 10 hours.
When you add, okay, go ahead and add your numbers up.
That's it. It's a 12-hour.
So you go to, if I'm going to Liberia, let's say I'm going to. They was talking about we're gonna go to Morocco first and then Liberia. So the flight from Morocco to Liberia. So the flight from Morocco to Liberia is how long?
Morocco to Liberia is probably 3.
Okay, we have 15 hours of flight time. I'm counting everything.
Yeah, you dragging it.
I'm not dragging it.
Yeah.
9 hours on the plane. I'm gonna need me some vodka.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm gonna need about 5 gallons of vodka.
They're gonna give you what, sir? Do you want? They're gonna
and some Vicodin.
They're gonna say bonsoir
and some Oxycontin.
You talking crazy? You talking about PG? You over here talking about? They're gonna say bonsoir. You gonna say ça va, and they're gonna give you whatever you want,
bruh. I just flew to Vegas and was crying.
Vegas is horrible.
I'm just telling. No, I'm saying flying.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible flying. Period.
When you get off of Vegas, you be like, oh, it's hot. When you get off Africa, and you see what I see.
But the part you're not focusing on is I don't want to be in the air that long.
Okay, well, stay here then. I'll send you pictures.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So like, since I found out that we're Nigerian, and my grandfather is Nigerian, great grandfather. He came here in 1885. So on my mother's side, from her father's side, we don't come from slaves here. But he came here in 1885. He was a professor at FAMU, and him and Booker T. Washington was best friends. It's man, my aunt, before she died, she was just laying out all the history. Because I was like, okay, one of their brothers was Booker. And she said he got that name because your great grandfather's best friend was Booker T. Washington. And he was a professor at FAMU, like when the school first started, pretty much. That's crazy. I'm like, how we went from that to living in the Gateway? But anyway, it's just crazy. So that's when I found out I was Nigerian. Then I did some DNA stuff, found out what tribe I'm from and all that. And you know Osita Obiake?
Yeah.
You know he's from Nigeria?
I knew for sure. Know he was African. For sure.
Well, his father is like a chief. He's almost like a king from the village he's from. Right. And I know almost his father was. He passed away. Right. But I went to his dad's house. He had all this stuff, this royalty stuff. I'm like, one day I was talking to Cedar. I said, man, you better go home and get your stuff, man.
It ain't that easy.
And, well, that's what he said. He said because his dad wasn't there, whoever was next in line took place, and it ain't just that simple. He said if he went home, though, kill him. He won't even let me finish.
So I already know what you're about to say.
But I'm just saying, man, dang, you don't hogged up all the goodness of my story.
Okay. I apologize.
That's okay, people. We'll just let Dane tell the story because he wasn't on the phone. But
go do your thing. Do your thing.
No, what's true about that is my friend is married to Prime Minister Tolbert's. He was the Prime Minister of Liberia. They killed him during the coup, and her father went back and they killed him. So I know you're not lying. He went back a couple times preaching the gospel, but eventually they ended up killing him when he started to try to help reestablish some things. So you're 100% right, and so we'll strike that one out because I don't know if we should be saying that on the thing. Yeah. Okay. But so you loved Africa. If you had a room full of young men right now, what kind of advice would you give these young athletes who aspire to play at the collegiate and professional level in regards to how to navigate challenges and setbacks? What kind of advice would you give them?
Every time you wake up in the morning, thank God for the opportunity. I had a teammate that passed away on the court. So, you know what I mean? Don't think you know everything. No one knows everything. Always have confidence, believe in yourself, be okay with failure. And just, whatever you failed doing, try to work on that. Try to be your best self. Try to figure out who you are first. Stay in the gym. I mean, partying and stuff like that, well, it's always going to be there. You got to sacrifice that time of going out, smoking, drinking. Like, it's going to be there. It doesn't do anything for you anyway. Just have a good character. Ask questions, stay in the gym, stay in shape. I think that's the biggest thing I learned about kids in general, especially Rochester, is being in shape. Get a job to invest in yourself. Trainer, strength coach, conditioning, yoga, everything. Because if you could do that, that's what makes you a good. That's what's gonna elevate you. Just stay around people that's gonna push you. It's gonna tell you yes and no. That's gonna tell you You need to stay around people that love you, that understand that when it's time for you to go work out, they're not going to tell you, I can't do it. It's going to willing to give you the car to go work out or take you to your workouts. Like, my biggest thing is, if you can't rebound for me, especially when I come back, I can't have you around me. Women, friends, anybody.
Well, Unique can't rebound, so you in trouble.
I already know that.
You in trouble.
Yeah, she got 2 left feet. But no, like, have people invest in you with their time and their love for what you want to do. Like I said, like, you're in the gym, you're playing, working out, talking, playing 50. Have people around you that's willing to push you in anything, basketball or not. Oh man, I got an interview. Come carry this camera. You feel me? Like, because when God forbid you make it, they're gonna want something.
Yeah.
So prove to me why I can say yes to you so easy, because I know you've been rebounding for me, or you just tell me something, or you just wake up, yo, Unique. First thing, if I don't call her, if I don't text back from good morning, she showed up one day. As much as it was funny, it made me feel the way because you really showed up, because you felt the way and you wanted to check my temperature. Mm-hmm. That means you love me for real. Mm-hmm. So if you got to take 10 hours to go get anybody in your family, I'm going. Right? I feel like people got to understand that, like, to have those people around that really care. You know what I mean? So that's really going to push you and be there for you to invest in your career, your profession, or you going to college. Because we have so much talent. It's sad when you see 20 guys in a gym and we might have 3 going to college. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. And they're just always going to be a street ball superstar.
And that's like,
and sit in the barbershop talking about what they used to do.
Oh man, we don't got time for that right now to go into that. But I think too, what gas everybody, because we have 4 or 5 NBA guys and a couple high Division 1 guys. You're forgetting about, we also have like 50 kids that's not in college, mm-hmm. that's trying to figure it out, and no one is putting their hands out to help them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got guys that's so talented. That's nothing wrong with Wegmans, but guys that's so much talent that's at Wegmans, and you ask them what you doing in school, man. I don't even know, man. You think you could look out for me?
Mm-hmm. I've been there 100 times.
Came back from Africa. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But what I've seen is the ones that you say, yeah, I can help you, but they don't follow through.
That's not their fault.
Yeah. They don't follow through.
They think it's a motive, or they don't believe in themselves. Like, damn, I'm about to really
see. I didn't even look at that. That goes back to what Kyron was saying. Why are you helping me?
Like, hey, my own brothers in them. There's guys with brothers that's good basketball. That were good basketball players won't help their younger brothers.
Yeah, I'm like this. Like I told Kyron, I just want to make sure you can take care of your family.
That's all that.
You don't owe me nothing.
Nothing.
Just take care of your family, because to me, that's my reward. That I see you being able to take care of your family.
Right.
And you know, I just want to see young black men. I want to see all men, but young black men in my community be successful. Right. And what I consider success is for you to have the ability to go back and do for your children what everybody did for you.
Mm-hmm. Or a stranger.
Or a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
The reason, and what I'm saying, because you just said you got people that's brothers that play and don't help their brothers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just, again, it's that law of reciprocity. And I understand that everything that I've been given is so that I can give it to somebody. And if you've been blessed to be a blessing, if you bless people, you're going to always have whatever it is, friends, relationships. You know, one of the things that was so special about my wife is that she was an ultimate giver. Like, you know, she's taking care of people's children. Right. Like, man, I don't raise so many people's kids that don't make no sense. I ain't even want to. I was like, I married you. You do know I married you, right? And not all your cousins. But now that they're older, you know, one of her cousins seen me a couple of weeks ago, jumped out the car and ran me down. I was like, oh, what's wrong? I just want to hug you. I love you. You don't even know what you mean to me. That's the reward.
Right.
So that's why I was telling Kyron, like, you so used to people having a motive, when people who are real givers,
right.
And I say real givers in quotation because most people who think they are not.
They're really not.
The real givers, they're not looking anything from you. Like one passage says, whatever you do, do it as unto the Lord, for your reward comes from him. Real givers understand their real reward comes from him.
Right.
That's the truth.
Right.
I don't care how, if you're Muslim, if you are, I don't ascribe to being a Christian, but a Christian, and that's a long story. Mm-hmm. But whatever category you fall into, God is going to reward you openly based on what you do in secrecy. So you have to understand the power that you have to bless somebody's life, that in reality, you're blessing your own life. You're enriching your own life. You're making your own life better. And you will never be poor, even if you don't have no money, if you're a real giver.
Right.
Because what people consider to be rich, they don't understand what real riches is.
Right.
You know, I got a friend that played in the NBA 18 years. You probably heard of Terry Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about it all the time. He says, I made plenty of money, but it's nothing like the relationships I cultivated. He said, even when you leave the league or you move on from college or wherever you've played, you may not miss the school. It's the people. It's the relationships. Yeah, he said, that's what I miss, the relationships. And the ones that really matter, like he said, they go on beyond the basketball court.
Right.
These people are your friends for life.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 more questions. I'm going to let you out of here. I don't know how long we've been here, but it's been too long because Kyron got his arms folded saying, my wife told me I got her to get home. I got eat. She done made the food.
But he owe anyway because he's supposed to do a little basketball joint with me and he ain't never do it. And then I told him like, yo, one day they was playing rap music in the gym. I'm like, yo, turn that off. Put some R&B on. I come back. I see a video of Mary J. Blige. I said, this is my idea. And I wasn't even in the joint. I said, oh, yeah, you owe. So, brother, you got about barely.
Oh, my God.
You got me hitting one little. I was in there getting crazy.
That was on Steve.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm going to talk to my man. Don't worry about it. Terrible.
Okay. Your top 5 NBA players. Your top 5.
Of all time.
Of all time. And I'm going to ask you something crazy after that. Let me start with the crazy first.
All right.
From what you know about Section 5, your top 5 Section 5 players. From what you know about Section 5, okay, your top 5 Section 5 players.
Let's have this conversation. Order or just throw the names
Just throw the 5 out.
John Wallace.
Okay. And he got to be in there. And I don't know why people be tripping, but go ahead.
Come on, you know what? John Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this first. The best player ever, boy or girl, Shanice Johnson. Momo's the best boy or girl ever. Facts. Nothing you got to tell me. That's a fact.
Oh, she world coming. I'm not going to argue that.
Oh, why?
Why'd you?
5 state chips. Middle All-American, public school. WNBA highest to get drafted. Boy or girl. And I seen her do men bad.
I knew her dad. Stan.
Oh, all right. So that's the answer for that.
He was a freak athlete too.
Okay. So if we just say men, John Wallace.
No, you could do it however you want to do it.
Well, she's in there.
Okay.
She's top 5.
Mm-hmm.
John Wallace.
Shanice Johnson is your next one?
Shanice Johnson.
Okay. We good. You
Tyler
got 3 more.
Mr. Basketball. I know people not going to like me to say that. Tyler Rupp, Mr. Basketball.
Say that to Giannis.
I know.
I just thought about that.
I know. But, John is different.
But like I said, John,
the man
guy is 5 what?
He's 5'10", 5'9", maybe 5, whatever he is. He went to West Virginia out of high school. Yes, his team was really good at 6 Division I players. I get it. He won Mr. Basketball. I mean, you're the best player in New York State.
And he graduate the same year LeBron graduated high school?
Well, come on.
And I think they was on the schedule with them?
No, he played Lincoln with Sebastian Telfair.
Okay.
All right. You gotta put him in Mr. Basketball.
Okay. Well, they're the only 2 we've had. John and Ralph.
Yeah.
He training NBA players now. Jabari Hibbert.
He the best defender, one of the best defenders I've ever seen in my life.
I was seeing Jabari start smiling when I said it.
If I have old school Glenn Higgins, from what I know.
Because people, listen.
And he's a man.
Glenn Hagan will walk in the gym now and 100 years old.
And I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
And
he should have been on that Celtic team. But that's the whole nother thing.
Mm-hmm. I always get confused, but which one was the better one at Charlotte?
Tuck out of Chris and Press?
Yeah. Which one is the one? I always get confused because they both were so good. The one that was like built like LeBron, they said.
I always get it mixed up because he had on the Batman Robin suit.
Yeah, I don't know which one's which.
My wife, if she was here, she went to school with him.
Mm-hmm. So the one that we're talking about.
I want to say it was
Tuck?
I don't want to say it.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
Let's just put both of them on there.
All right, cool. And
because they would have won, I think it would have been either 3 or 4 straight state titles, but they got kicked out of school that last year.
The stuff happened.
Yeah. And everybody was going to the games. I was a little kid, and I was there not understanding what was happening.
Right.
Because my uncle was taking me.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, you about to see something?" I was like, oh, "All right." I was in the one moment when Tim Harvey dunked and broke the glass. My friend, Coach Cox's son, Kevin, he still got a piece of the glass to this day from that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
Binion. Come on, I'm not the 6 and 5. Just don't know nothing. Binion.
You do know something. I seen Binion playing Teddy T. Took his shoes off, and the game should have been over. The other team was coming back. It was tied. They need a bucket to win. He put his shoes on, didn't even lace it up. Got the ball, caught it, turned around, fade away, boom, game, and started walking away before the game was over. So
he's the one seeing his stats was the person that made me want to make sure I averaged like 15, 16, 20 rebounds.
Yeah, Binion he was a monster.
His cousin or brother used to be security at Freddie Thomas.
Yep. That's his brother, I think.
And he used to tell me stories like, "You're going to be the one to stay, just keep playing." Like he used to always tell me, "You got it. I'm telling you got it." And then me.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you, can I tell you why? Or
you ain't got to tell me why, but if you want to, tell me. You don't have to. I can see it.
The camera. 3 years.
But there's somebody you probably never seen play though. You ever seen Royal play? Royal Hagen?
It's okay. So I was gonna say that because of what everybody say. And John told me himself when I was in high school.
That's the only person John talk about.
He loved him.
Royal was.
Yeah. I always wanted to meet him. If I had enough money, I'll help him out. Know his story.
Yeah, Royal. You never seen Terrence play either?
Terrence
Mitchell.
No, I seen. Well, yeah, on like a tape or something.
And you didn't know Sean Johnson. No. Most people don't forget him because he's been gone 30 years.
No,
but he's the only person to ever win the sectional title in football and basketball in the same season as a quarterback and point guard. Yeah. And he's in the Football Hall of Fame. He should be in the Basketball Hall of Fame here. They selected you yet?
For 65? No, they talked about it. My time will come. Hopefully, God willing, I'm here to see that. No rush. Calvin said they started a committee. So I'm pretty sure
it'll happen.
Yeah,
it'll happen. It better happen. All right. So what I asked you to, so your top 5 players from NBA, yeah,
all time,
yeah, all time.
Point guard. I love Isaiah Thomas, but I'm gonna put Magic.
Appreciate you because I was going. If you would have left, I'm glad you did that. You salvaged our relationship.
No, that's cool.
Unbeknownst to you.
Shooting guard Jordan, small forward Braun, power forward Tim Duncan, center Kareem, but I love Shaq. Kareem is the best NBA player of all time. Sorry. Kareem is the best basketball player of all time because he didn't lose in high school, didn't lose in college. They changed the rule, and he won a bunch of championships. LeBron's the best NBA player.
And he would have won every year in college if they would have let him play as a freshman.
Let him play as a freshman.
Yeah, that's
realist. LeBron is the best NBA player. That's unbelievable what he's doing.
All right, you keep telling lies in these streets, but let's go.
But Kareem is the best basketball player ever.
Yeah, I just anyway. So
you can say I'm
just going to pray for you, Father. Help him.
Jordan got cut, right?
For you know that. Come on, man.
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
Come on, man. Are you serious?
Did Jordan get cut?
Did you get cut?
When?
We're not gonna do this. Let's move on.
No, we're not.
Let's move on. This man went to 10th grade.
Yeah, he got cut. Kareem never got cut or lost the game.
First of all, you can't. I'm not gonna. Kareem was.
No, I know.
Just
Harlem stand up.
Yeah. 5 most influential people in your life.
5 is crazy. Come on.
You got it. I need 5 most influential people.
It's crazy.
Would you need 10, 20?
No, at least 7, 8.
Okay, for the sake of this. He said, I asked everybody 5, but I got to ask 7 or 8. Somebody gonna get left out, but they know you.
Okay, I can say 7.
They gonna be.
No matter how other people you get, this has probably been the most funniest. Come on, don't do me like that. It's lit in here right now.
You supposed to be able to tell 5 and why. By the time we get to 8, we're gonna be.
Nah, all right. So
okay, go ahead.
My grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I told you why.
Mm-hmm.
Raised me. Without her, I wouldn't be too much without my grandmother. My mom,
mm-hmm.
the backbone, the gangster of my family. I could count on her for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Maria. When I needed to cry, somebody to talk to, I could always go down the street.
Mm-hmm.
She would listen to me. I'm gonna put them in like bunch. I'm gonna put my friends in one spot.
Okay.
Eric, Edmund, it's my dog. Aunt Maria's his mom. I could count on him for anything. His kids love me like no other. He loves me to death.
We're gonna resurrect you again.
You know what I'm referring to. Unique, I told you how I feel about Unique, even if I already known her for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Her cousin Brielle, Jabari. So Erickson, Devon.
So these are 4.
They're all in 4.
Okay.
They're all in 4.
All right.
People that I could count on, I talk to all the time.
That's some good cheating you doing right there, but go ahead.
Of course. I'm the rush. But but no, like
if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Come on, man. Black man don't cheat. But just those people in general, I could count on.
Okay.
They mean a lot, I only have 3 here, but I could have like 3, 4 more. But the Patrick Holmes, Terrell Williams, those guys, their family. Uncle Stan that's tatted on me. Pat's dad and what he's doing for RG with football, he's giving back. It's like those people like played a big role. If his Aunt Trina's, Uncle Butler's, there's those people. But I would say 5th. I had to put like Mickey Walker was my AU coach and Coach Todd.
John said the same thing. He threw Mickey Walker in there.
He told me the greatest line I've ever had. I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
You don't choose leadership; it chooses you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how I carried my life. He advocated with coaches to tell them how good I was. He used to tell me like, "Man, you're really good." He was the one that actually said, "You're gonna play. You're gonna be the one to play 35, 36, 37, 38 years old." And I'm like 18, like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now look, I'm 34, so played a big role. Man.
Time has been flying.
Yeah, 34 is crazy. There's my uncle in New York City, Gary Irvin. There's so many people, but those people, man, about those people are just giving me certain stuff. Now Unique's mom is in there. Just her just being around and how she, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even though she always called me dirty or whatever, but she's still the love she has for me. She's but
I'm gonna take care of that for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
No, I'm gonna take care of that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, you were real comment. I don't play that.
I don't know what she talking about.
Yeah.
But those people.
I'm gonna call her a few names to her face when I see her.
Yeah, but like those people for real. Like,
you come to church tomorrow, I'm gonna say, Dane told me what you said.
Yeah. Make her pay extra money in that thing too.
Everybody
pass it back her way.
Go back to the church and do that. Yeah. She gonna give what she go give. Yeah. So that's all it's gonna be.
But no, like
I'm gonna get her though.
But no, me, my auntie Miss Blondie.
I'm gonna drill her forehead.
Yeah. But she do got forehead for the show. Ooh, she's smart. They can hear us.
It's too late. You didn't catch us on camera saying that.
They can hear us. But like those people that played a big role in my life, man, for sure. Coach Capers for sure too.
Yeah.
Miss Patton, that was our principal. That Rush.
Good Lord, you still going?
No, I'm done. Those people though.
Okay,
those
good
people
mercy, Jesus.
Bro, I gotta show love to my folks.
So you getting ready to leave? Where you getting ready to go play? You can't say?
No, I usually don't, but I'll tell you. I'm going to China.
After this season, well, how long is the season? 6 months?
Manager 5, 6.
Listen.
I'm blessed, man.
No. After this season, it's that dumb check about to come.
Man.
So, you heard it here first.
Try to buy my mama a house. That's my goal.
Oh, no, that's going to be done. That's easy.
If I could do that, man.
No, if it's done. You don't know me well enough to understand what I'm saying, but you finish talking to him afterwards. He'll get it. It's done. It's done. I'm telling you, I told Rodney this.
Yeah.
That's when he told me about
Mom need a house. My brother fashion line is the best he needed. My brother Eric, I told him I got him when we was 15. Made a promise to Unique, made a promise to myself, made a promise to my grandmother. That's my goal, to make the comments those promises, and then move to Africa and sit on the beach.
So what I would suggest, and I'm gonna say this off camera. So listen, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of the Truth Podcast. We're so excited that you are partaking in this wonderful information, and we believe that it's empowering you and changing your life. We look forward to connecting with you on next week. And remember, you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. On the next episode of the Truth Podcast.
I'm building, Brother Rodney. I'm building back here. I'm building down there. I ain't got all the money. This is a $10-20 million project. I don't have all the money, but guess what I do have? I got my faith. I got my faith in God that he's going to do all that he said he's going to do. The money's coming. Hey, I'm about to run away from you tonight, boy, because the money about to chase me down this road. I had to put the road in, Brother Rodney.
You had to put the road in so you could run down and then praise him.
Do you hear what I'm saying, brother? So
yes,
you
sir.
think about it.
So you got me fired up. I feel like
I would have loved to dress up for you. But when you're doing the doggone thing, you're not trying to impress people. What you're trying to do is just show God that I'm a good steward.